Hello, my name is Miss Reed, and I'll be teaching the pre-calculus courses this year. Some of the topics that we're going to be covering are functions such as linear, rational, exponential. We're going to get into trigonomic functions and identities. And towards the end of the course, we're going to start an introduction to calculus. Now, some of the techniques I use in the classroom, I'll lecture with step-by-step examples. And then after I provide examples, I will give them a hands-on project so they then can start applying the skills. And as they're applying these skills, I usually walk around the classroom and provide one-on-one help. Now, if they do not finish their project in the classroom time, then it becomes homework. I do go over the homework problems, classroom problems. I'll go over the solutions step by step. And I also post YouTube tutorial videos for extra help. And I have a slide that I'm going to provide that information for you. And then also after the homework deadline, I will post worked out solutions to the homeworks and the classroom work because I do test students every other week. Now, when I test the students, there is a practice test prior to testing. So that way, again, I can find out and the student can find out their weakness, and then they can, brush up on that, and they'll be prepared for the test. Now, the expectations, I do have this posted to on campus. Just be respectful, on time, prepared, and focused. And they come to each class with a graphing calculator and a charged iPad. And be willing to learn when you enter the classroom. And then complete and turn in assignments on time. And then if you're absent from the class, you're expected to retrieve your homework from on campus, ask me questions, and then complete it in the number of days you were absent. And then also and I share this with students, using time effectively in class will lead to more effective learning and will result in fewer assignments that will need to be completed at home. Time will be provided in class for students, as I mentioned, to start their work. However, any work not completed in class must be finished as homework, and I do express this to the students. And also, I explain to them if they're not present, this does not exempt them from the classwork only because it will be on the test, and I want them to have practice prior to. Now, I just want to mention, if you could take a minute and log on to on campus and go to the bulletin board, I would really like for you to read my welcome message. It just explains, what I'm doing into the classroom, what the students can expect. And then also I want to mention that when you go to the assignments link, typically with the homework assignments, I do not grade whether the homework is correct or not. What I do is grade it on the process. So I want students to write out step-by-step steps to their process. And when I see that, and I see that they're trying, that's where they gain their points. So if you see one of the students in this course that's receiving a lot of hundreds across the board when it comes to homework, just look at their test score. So the test score will really determine if they're really putting the time and energy to understand the homework. Are they really following through and paying attention to my solutions? And are they putting the time into study prior to a test? And again, I give them a test, a practice test, and the practice test looks exactly like the test. It's just regenerated numbers. So again, I would if you're monitoring their progress, again, if you're looking at the assignments, the homework assignments is graded based on their efforts in the process. But you really want to look at their test scores, and their test scores will be 60% of their final grade. Now, the other thing I want to mention is if you notice there's these tabs when you're going to on campus, the topic area. So you can see there's a couple topics here that I posted. Every time I go into a new topic, I create a topic, and once they click on that particular topic, behind that is several YouTube videos. So what I do is I watch several videos until I feel as though it's not lengthy and it's something a student could easily pick up the information. So any student that's having a difficult time picking up any particular topic, here's another option for them to go to the topics link and watch these videos. So my contact information, I provided my email address. If at any time you would like to set up a one-on-one Zoom meeting so we can discuss things, please feel free to reach out to me and send an email request so we can set that up, or we can speak by phone. Please know that I will respond within 24 hours. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I look forward to meeting you soon.